What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 38, season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. Justin, I can't wait until it is season 17, episode 38, so then I could say 1738. Hey, what's up? Hello. Gonna book some Raw and probably Nitro. Anyway, Justin, what do we got in store for us today on some Monday Night Raw?
Hopefully a show better than those fucking bars.
Bars!
That sucked. That made me really contemplate not doing this anymore.
No, it didn't. All right.
Lenny Lane beats Elix Skipper in the pre-show, Chad.
Nice.
What do you know about Elix Skipper?
I know he lost to Lenny Lane in the pre-show.
What do you know about him elsewhere?
No.
Do you know what he did?
In the game or in real life?
In real life.
Yeah, he wrestled for TNA for a bit.
Yeah.
Triple X.
Oh, it's TNA. Triple X is like the porn you were just watching.
Triple X is the
Chad just turned on a video, and all I heard was a girl's voice go, "Good morning! Is that morning wood?"
It was a TikTok.
Chad was watching softcore porno in my house.
It was a TikTok.
In my own house.
It was a TikTok.
Chad was watching softcore porn.
I did not. It was a TikTok.
Yeah, whatever. They can put whatever. They can put porn on TikTok, Chad.
What's Vince McMahon have to say?
Vince McMahon is arguing about softcore porn. No, he's sick and he was not happy about how the locker room was all divided last week, Chad. And he doesn't want to lose a top superstar to SmackDown. He wants his team to have chemistry. He wants his team to be a good team. So tonight, and you know what makes a good team, Chad? He says,
"What?
A captain."
Oh yes.
We don't have a
captain. What a way to
captain.
divide this. We don't want a divided team. We're gonna make one better than the others.
We need someone to lead the team, to get everyone to stop fighting and stop being and bickering at each other.
Okay.
Because right now they're all in it for themselves. We need one man to control the cattle, the herd the cattle, Chad.
Okay.
And tonight our main event is a fatal 5-way match. The winner is your Raw team captain.
Okay. Can I make a pick?
Yeah.
Kaiji Muto.
Okay. Vince promises, something in return for if Raw wins, and the captain, so he's promising something in return if Raw wins for the captain.
Ooh, a brand new car.
So that's what giving. PJ Black is here, Chad, as he's wiping off blood from John Cena. As remember, a couple days ago, he went to SmackDown and he destroyed John Cena.
He did.
He did. You're right. And he's wiping off the blood, and Shane McMahon helped him doing it. He wiped him down. He's like, "Ooh, you got some on your shoulder."
Okay.
Yeah. JBL Buff Bagwell. They have a match.
Nice.
JBL wins in 10-16 with a power bomb. Chad, a big win for Jebel.
What you know about JBL?
Sean Davari is back in Raw. He took a couple weeks off, and Tom Pritchard says, "Don't you worry. There's no need to flip the channels anymore." As the new, Sean Davari's back, guys. Don't you worry. And he returns in in-ring action next week. Sean Davari back in in-ring action. I bet you forgot about Sean Davari, Chad.
No.
Why'd you look at me like that?
Just letting you know, I have a memory of attack, and I never forget.
Justin, what's the pay-per-view in November? Christian Cage and Edge.
What a horrible picture of Christian. Why is he wearing wrestling fucking singlets?
Because he used to do that, Chad.
Ew.
Did you see Brian Christopher's picture? That little creep pervert. They're in action tonight. They're just in a tune-up match. They're taking on the Stash and the Stud. Edge got 100 in-ring performance.
Nice.
He's dominant right now. He's just on a roll. Christian, they're very good. They take on the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Sylvain Grenier and Rob Conway at Survivor Series, Chad. Kurt Angle.
He's still bench pressing Mark Henry?
No, he's visibly hurt, Chad. He took a beating from Brock Lesnar last week in that huge historic main event. Yes. The best, can't even see the best of both world title matches got 100 on one day last week, so I can't even say the best. But it was a great match, Chad. Both of them were great matches. Kurt Angle did not come out on top, though, and he's hurt. And he says, he let the American people down. He let Mark Henry down. He let himself down. And Mark Henry, slaps him out of the downness. He says, "You're an Olympic gold champion, Chad. or Mark Henry. You're one of the greatest to ever do it,
am?
Kurt Angle. Okay? Don't let this one loss, you came this close to beating Brock Lesnar, something no man has ever done without you needing a fucking shortcut. No man's ever beaten Brock Lesnar, and you were the closest to ever do it, Kurt. I believe in you. All right? Now let's get back into the gym, and let's beat Brock Lesnar.
Ooh. What a supportive friend.
Well, here we go, Chad. We have the Boston Combat Club, because tonight we're in Boston. Bryan Danielson.
Are they going to be the Chicago Combat Club next week?
Are here with Dean Malenko, Nick Gage tonight. They're teaming. Last week, Bryan Danielson saved the Beauty and the Beast. And tonight they're teaming as the Boston Combat Club, the BCC.
Okay.
They take on the Kings of the Mountain, Teddy Hart, Frankie Kazarian, and Jimmy Jacobs. And they get a big win when Danielson taps out. He pins Frankie Kazarian after hitting the cattle mutilation. How do you feel about Nick Gage, Dean Malenko, and Bryan Danielson?
I mean, it's good.
Okay,
It's
that's
good.
fine.
It's
That's
good.
fine.
Good.
That's fine.
It's good.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing's wrong with
Why is it just good? Why is it not great or shit?
it. It's good.
What makes it good?
Well, you got 3 good guys on it.
Articulate your feelings, Jen.
I just did.
Okay, whatever. Kishi takes on Davey Boy here, Chad.
Now this is great.
Yeah.
Now this is great.
Kishi defeats Davey Boy Smith in 12:35 with a big splash. And then Alex Wright
Oh, this is shit.
to the... Be a damn shame if Rey Mysterio lost again. It'd be a damn shame if he can't be on Thunder any week.
It would be a damn shame.
Well, just your fucking mouth. I got a little bait above you. Alex Wright, pissed off that Kishi ripped up his script from Seinfeld, and he tells Big Kishi's a big fat piece of lard. He would never make it in Hollywood. He would never make it in the limelights like Alex Wright's about to do. Alex Wright is about to become not only a superstar on Monday Night Raw or in the wrestling business. He's going to become a superstar in the entertainment business. Watch out Ray Romano. Watch out Wayne Brady. Watch out Michael Myers. There's a new kid on the block. Alex Wright. Top Gun 2.
He's going to go be a stand-up comedian.
Shrek 2. Home Alone 4. All these movies he could be part of. And Kishi is just jealous, he says. Because he can't, not only can he not cut it in the ring, but he couldn't cut it in Hollywood. And Kishi is pissed off. And he picks up poor Davey Boy and hits him with a pile driver because he's pissed off that he's getting made fun of. Yeah, because what else are you going to do? Just sit there and yell? Alex Wright is on the Titantron. You can't go attack Alex Wright. He just pile drives Big Davey Boy just to get his frustration out.
Makes sense.
Kevin Kelly is going to backstage sit down with Brock Lesnar, and he says, Brock Lesnar, congratulations on your big win last week against Kurt Angle. But now your focus must turn to SmackDown's Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Lesnar slaps the microphone out of Kevin Kelly's hand. And he yells. He said, I don't want to hear a damn about Stone Cold. There's not a man in this company that can beat Brock Lesnar. And Stone Cold, you broke your neck once. I'm going to break it again.
Ooh, interesting.
Toshi Umatsu and Kana, Chad. Kana, nice. You're my SmackDown champion. My women's champion. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
She defeats Toshi Umatsu. And then after the match, someone appears on the Titantron. And then they appear on the ramp right after. She's back, Chad. Aja Kong is back.
Nice.
Raw's newest women's division star, Aja Kong, is here.
Hell yeah. Good for Aja Kong.
Because all the other women on my roster left.
Where'd they go?
The Bashams are here. They're in action right now, Chad.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Danny Basham beats CM Punk in 14:26 with a surprise roll-up. They don't click.
They do not click.
That sucks. It's alright, though, because Danny Basham gets a win over the arrogant and cocky CM Punk with a roll-up win, Chad.
Good for Danny Basham.
That's Danny.
Good for Doug's brother, Danny.
All right. Chad Collier is here, Chad.
Oh, nice.
But he's not here. He's in Switzerland today.
Oh.
What's he doing in Switzerland, Chad?
Eating chocolate.
Yes, sir. He's exploring the fudge packing house.
If there's one thing I love.
The fudge packer. No, he's in Belgium. He's not even in Switzerland, Chad. Switzerland's a neutral company. What are you looking over there for?
Because I'm looking away in shame. I'm not trying to make eye contact with you after that joke.
I don't look at you. I'm looking at the screen. I refuse to look at you while I do this because it's weird.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Don't take it personally. I just don't. I don't like making eye contact with people.
Fucking put a bag on my head.
Do it. In our main event, Chad, Randy Orton wins.
Oh, did you randomize it?
No. The thing is, everyone hated. They were all. It was 4-on-1 at the locker room, and the thing is, Randy, he thinks everyone hates Randy. Okay, regardless of what they say, but Randy Orton wins the captaincy of Monday Night Raw Survivor Series team, and now the 4 men that don't like Randy Orton have to listen to Randy Orton, because if they lose to SmackDown, there's a good possibility one of these 5 men will go to SmackDown. And no one wants that.
Rock may be laying the SmackDown on those candy asses.
Yeah, but Shawn Stasiak could be going to Raw or SmackDown before he gets his hands on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Liger could go to SmackDown.
Cool, Kaiju Muto.
That's a 95. Come on, brother. What do you want from me?
Maybe 95.
What do you want from me?
Tough to beat. But you know what? I think I can do it. We'll find out.
I love the positivity, Chen.
Thank you.
But the notes in history says you can't do it. Stop looking over there. There's nothing over there, Chad.
Find out. I'm looking. I'm getting ready for you. I'm looking for something for you to eat with, so you can eat your words.
All right. We'll see you for SmackDown and Nitro and Thunder and maybe more.
All right, we are here with what? Your mother's here? Where's she at? I got the mother of all Nitros coming up, though. See what I did there? It's called a segue, Justin.
Dad?
I'm going to be your daddy after this Nitro's over with. Anyway.
Oh, I was just saying that just like my interest for the show, my dad is also missing.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. We're in Chicago, Illinois for Nitro, and we're on the build-up for World War III.
Oh, I didn't even know. We haven't even had a lot of talk about World War III.
Well, get ready, because it's happening a lot here.
Good. You need to build the show.
And we start out with a 100 rated promo.
The fuck the mask guy doing?
Shawn Michaels.
Is he part of the clique?
He is, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Shawn Michaels with his clique. Get in the
Scott?
ring. Oh, Scott Hall, of course, is suspended. I already talked about that.
Good.
It's still suspended.
Piece of shit.
Yes. Last week, I wrestled one of the best matches of the year. But, a match I could do 1,000 times in my sleep. Wrestled an absolute classic against Rob Van Dam, and I beat him and retained my World Heavyweight Championship. Now, as far as who's going to wrestle me at World War III, guess what? I'm taking that night off.
Typical.
No one's wrestling me. I already filled my monthly obligation to defend the title this month last week against Rob Van Dam.
Imagine your world champion taking a night off.
So I'm just going to sit back, relax, and not defend my belt. And instead, I'm going to give the opportunity of one of my clique buddies an opportunity to shine.
Scott Hall.
You see, I talked to Billy Kidman backstage, and we worked something out.
Oh my god,
all right?
mask guy.
Kevin Nash has asked if he could step up and take on Chris Benoit for the United States Championship tonight, and Billy Kidman happily obliged. He also booked the Road Dogs taking on the Dudleys, or the Road Warriors taking on the Dudleys. The New Age Outlaws taking on the Dudleys. Now, that one wasn't my request. The Dudleys were dumb enough to ask for that match.
What about 6?
So after our mask guy here beats Bret Hart, after Kevin...
Is it a match?
Yeah, it was booked for last week. It was announced. It was going to be a steel cage match, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And after Kevin Nash wins the U.S. title, and after I sit back and enjoy World War III, and we beat down whoever wins the World War III match afterwards and let them know, don't come over here. We're going to have ourselves a big party to celebrate. And then Billy Kidman comes out and he says, listen, World War III is shaping up to be a big pay-per-view, and yes, those matches that you had said are booked, but, Shawn, you see, listen, in life there's a compromise, all right? And you asked me to give Kevin Nash a U.S. Championship match tonight, and I obliged. But here's the thing. You do not have the night off.
The World War III?
At World War III. You will be defending that belt.
Against who?
And your opponent will be revealed later tonight.
Who wonder who that could be?
Who knows? But got a 100 show rating, Justin.
Yeah, that's what happens when you book your stuff properly, Chad.
And we've got Bubba Ray Dudley taking on Kip James. Of course, remember Devon and Spike were taken out backstage. So Bubba Ray wants some payback. Do you remember that? Why you look so confused?
So the matches Kidman booked were for World War III.
Yes.
Not for tonight.
No, Nash Benoit's for tonight.
You didn't specify what the Dudleys.
I'm pretty sure I did, but that's okay.
But you made it sound like it was all tonight.
Okay,
That's why I was confused. Like
fair,
you
okay,
saw
fair
those two. I'm like,
okay.
I thought the Dudleys and.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
Go ahead.
But regardless, yeah, Bubba Ray Dudley versus Kip James tonight. In a good match, Kip James defeated Bubba Ray Dudley with a pile driver following an interference from Road Dogg.
Okay.
So, after the match, Hulk Hogan is here.
Boop. Brother, I haven't been on TV in a while, brother. Brother, Kidman, put me on TV, brother.
What's up, brother? Hulk Hogan here. Just reminding you guys that World War III, is around the corner, brother. And I'm telling you right now, I'm officially entering, brother. I'm gonna win World War III, brother, and I'm gonna score my ticket to the main event at Starrcade, Jack. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you, brother? So Hulk Hogan is going to World War III, Justin. Interesting.
Okay.
And we've got a women's match. Takako Ino taking on Queen Sharmell, and about that subpar wrestling a non-existent crowd heat. Takako Ino defeated Queen Sharmell.
Yeah.
With the Uraken.
You're rocking.
Yeah, and she was rocking that match, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Queen Sharmell, former women's champion, 38.
Yeah, not great.
No.
Not great. Bret Hart backstage. Bret, what do you have to say about World War III coming up, And he's like, World War III, I've got one thing on my mind, and that's
Mask guy.
to find out who this masked guy is, what's his problem with me, and once and for all, defeat him and make life hell for this new clique. And I'm going to do that, and it starts at World War III.
Ooh.
In a steel cage. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. It's just you and me.
Two great big guys.
And Justin,
What the fuck
we've
is this?
got Canyon versus Sid Vicious. And in a good match, Canyon defeats Sid Vicious with a super kick.
Okay.
After the match, Mean Gene Okerlund is like, Canyon, you asked for mic time. What's going on? And listen, congratulations on your win, but you looked awful when you came out there. It looks like you're still suffering the effects of your match on Thunder. And Mean Gene, he's like, Mean Gene, listen, I don't know if you're getting up there in age, but I wasn't on Thunder. I am a Nitro exclusive wrestler. All right, listen, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, I woke up with a really bad migraine. I feel like I was just hit by a truck, but that doesn't matter. You see, what matters is what's going to happen at the pay-per-view. You see, at the pay-per-view, World War III, I have the opportunity to win and book my ticket to the main event at Starrcade. And I'm going to let you know right now, because I am a Nitro exclusive wrestler, I will be going after Shawn Michaels when I win World War III.
Okay.
Are you going to have the Monster Abyss there to help you out from... Canyon,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Once again, Canyon says, Mean Gene, what don't you understand? Why would I have... I mean, listen, if Abyss wants to help me out in the match, I mean, fair, I'll take it. But I have never talked to Abyss. He's on Thunder. I am on Nitro.
I like this gimmick.
So, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to give everything I can to win that match.
Good guy Canyon over here. Bad guy Mortis. They're two different people.
And meanwhile, Rob Van Dam is getting to the arena. And Rain is now debuting as a backstage announcer.
Okay.
Because she sucks in the ring.
And she's only 18. So.
And she has a microphone, and she says...
I was really worried on where this one was going.
She says, Rob Van Dam...
With RVD's gimmick back in TNA back in the day.
She says, Rob Van Dam, you did not get the job done against Shawn Michaels. What's next for Rob Van Dam?
Why is Mean Gene? Why does...
Because Mean Gene was interviewing Canyon. This is right after. Rob Van Dam just got to the arena.
Interviews?
Yeah.
What are we, TNA?
And Rob Van Dam says, Rain, you're right. Shawn beat me. But listen, I need to focus on what's next. And I got to tell you what's next. What's next is the big World War III match. Now listen, I'm not going to be out here challenging Shawn Michaels for another match. I lost, and I accept that.
Someone's doing that.
But I will tell you this. at World War III, you better punch my ticket because I'm going to win that match and I'm going to main event Starrcade. And unlike last year's Starrcade, I'm going to win my match. I'm going to become champion and I am going to prove once and for all why I am Mr. Monday Night and why I am one of a kind. One of a kind! Hey, one of a kind! And listen, we have a tag team match. China and Debbie Malenko taking on Mariko Yoshida and Lita. Yeah, China back from rehab. And
she wins?
And she wants to, Debbie and China need to send a statement to some of these new women coming in that need to be taught a lesson on they think they just come up here into our turf, So China and Debbie Malenko. Okay. China was off TV for a bit, had some rehab, it's okay. And yeah, she's in a tag team match with and about that decent wrestling with a little heat.
Let's reward.
China and Debbie Malenko defeated Mariko Yoshida and Lita when China pinned Lita with a powerbomb.
Better. Got a rehab, you're gonna get a fucking push, brother.
After the match, Debbie Malenko is talking mad shit on the microphone, pumping up her upcoming match against Beth Phoenix, and Beth Phoenix jumps from the crowd and goes to go beat her down, but Debbie Malenko, knowing she's injured, is able to hit her with the microphone on her injured shoulder, and just
why is she attacking? Why, is Beth Phoenix a heel?
Debbie Malenko's more of a tweener, I would say.
So what's Beth?
Beth Phoenix, when you're facing a tweener and that tweener's acting kind of heelish, I would say she has to maybe act a little bit more babyface-ish.
Ooh, Beth?
Yeah.
So she
the line
jumps
between
the crowd.
Yeah, because Debbie Malenko was Debbie Malenko was having shit talk to her. Beth Phoenix wasn't gonna let that stand for it.
She's a dumb face then.
Listen, most baby faces are dumb.
That's what I'm saying. She's a dumb baby face.
Yeah, most are.
I got it.
I'm not gonna let you soil my good name.
I fucking throw myself. And
our main event, and an exceptional match. Chris Benoit defeats Kevin Nash in 15:01 with a Dragon Suplex, and Chris Benoit makes defense number 17 of the WCW United States Heavyweight title.
17:30.
After the match, Benoit celebrates in the ring, but he gets attacked by the Clicker in the ring. They're beating him down. It's a numbers game. Okay. Rob Van Dam's music hits, and then he runs into the ring, and he gets in there, but it's still just not enough. And then you hear Bret Hart's music, and Bret Hart runs in, and he's going right after the mask guy, but they're in there too.
I know, okay.
And you see Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, the Masked Man, and Kip James across the other side of the road. No, I didn't have enough spots in the segment to book this. But yeah, Road Dogg's are too. And on the other side of the ring, you see Brett, you see Chris Benoit, you see Rob Van Dam, and then the lights go off. And when they come back on, Sting. And you see Tony Schiavone, it's Sting! And Sting with a baseball bat in hand. The baby faces begin to fight and beat down the heels. The heels retreat. Sting grabs the microphone and he says, Shawn Michaels, one final time, you versus me, World War III. And I'll tell you what, you can beat me down, your clique can do whatever they want, and I'll always get up. But I'll tell you what, if you want to beat me, you're going to have to literally kill me. So at World War III, it's going to be Shawn Michaels versus Sting, and it's going to be last man standing.
Unbelievable. That would have been the Starrcade match, but you're blowing it on World War III.
And just...
Oh, no, you did it. You did it. You didn't do the ratio, Chad.
Oh, no.
You should have checked.
I thought I did. That would have been such a good show. And at 400s, that probably would have been better than the Nitro or than Raw.
But it isn't.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, man.
That is a bummer.
You'll get them next time, Chad.
That's a bummer. All right, well, whatever. See you next time. And we are here on SmackDown, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited to see this show. I'm just gonna let Justin, speak. Go ahead, buddy.
I don't know what kind of party bag we got into on SmackDown. I don't know who was dealing the drugs backstage, but it's got to stop.
You gotta put the smackdown on the drugs.
This is Eric Bischoff's promo right now. Let's just get into the show. We'll do D'Lo Brown's here, Chad.
Oh, nice, D'Lo Brown. After he was beaten down by the Planet Ahmed people, he's back.
Well, they haven't been seen since. So.
It's as if we wrote him off. It's been a week.
I think you forgot.
No, I didn't forget. I realized it as I booked the show.
You knew D'Lo was leaving? I forgot until right now.
I didn't. I forgot. I didn't remember he was leaving. But I didn't have any plans for him, and I had plans for the rest of them. So I thought something was up. I was like, why is D'Lo not being booked?
Mike Awesome beats Davey Boy on the pre-show. And Octagon loses to Steve Corino in a 75 pre-show match.
Nice. Was he a local worker he just signed?
Yep, I'm just gonna give up, why not?
Yeah, one half of the freelancers. Sorry, go ahead.
Eric Bischoff's here, Chad, and as I was saying about a minute ago, something has gone afoul around here, Chad. Someone has gotten their hands on some powerful drugs, and they're giving them out to the SmackDown locker room, and he's sick of it, all right? First things first, again, Friday Night SmackDown, we had to come to terms and release of another superstar of the show. A fan favorite, some would say, and possibly next to Sean Stasiak, one of my favorite guys I've ever booked. SmackDown and WWF have come in agreement to release Clyde Flanders. So he is gone, and Eric Bischoff says he will get down to the bottom of this, Chad. He's going to find out who is supplying the drugs. I don't know what's funny. Okay, we don't take drug usage in WWF lightly. Unlike WCW, fucking go over there if you want to go do fucking coke and wrestle for fucking in front of 7,000 people. All right, we're in Madison Square Garden. Damn it, we're sick and tired of it.
We were at Madison Square Garden like a few weeks ago.
Jeff Jarrett's backstage, and he says he's the team captain, Chad. And he calls Kid Cash and Latin Lover into the office, his little office, the SmackDown the team locker room, and he says, "I need to find a new member of Team SmackDown, seeing that Clyde Flanders went into business for himself and put himself over the team, and he got himself fired. So tonight, in a match made by the guy with two of the same initials, with a match between two guys also with the same initials in their name. It's JJ, KK, and LL." I just noticed that.
Jackal.
Kid Cash, Latin Lover, our main event. The winner will be on my team, on Team SmackDown, and be the team that wins the Survivor Series match. Kid Cash, Latin Lover, in the main event, Chad. Who is going to join Team SmackDown? But first, Jamie Noble takes on Dragon Kid and he gets the big win at 8:16 with a diving leg drop. Chad, you forgot Jamie Noble was here.
I didn't forget.
I did.
I think you forgot. There we go.
Yeah. After the match, Jamie Noble grabs the microphone, Chad. He's not a great talker, but he's got something to say. He says, "You know what? They always thought I was the they always thought I was the bottom shelf, the bottom of the barrel of that fucking Savage dojo. And now Randy Savage isn't even here in the fucking company. I outlasted the Macho Man. Randy, good luck out there on the Indies. I don't think you could survive off $50 in Ring of Honor in front of 7 people in a barn, can you, Randy?"
What a leak! What an announcement that Jamie Noble's spilling.
Oh yeah, I forgot to know. Yeah, Randy Savage after SmackDown last week wanted his notice, and he has also left the company.
You're down Perry Saturn, Eddie Guerrero, Randy Savage, and Clyde Flanders within the span of 2 weeks.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's fucking wild.
Yep. It's Company of the Year, baby. Give me another award. Jamie Noble shits on Randy Savage. John Cena. He's hurt, Chad, but he says, words can't hurt him.
That's okay.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words cannot hurt me.
I would boo him if I heard wrestling say that to me on TV.
The champ is here, And PJ Black, you made this personal, and I will not give up, and I will fight for my right as an American and the U.S. champion, and I'm going to pin you 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the freaking ring for SmackDown, and more importantly, for myself. John Cena, PJ Black at Survivor Series.
I hate John Cena. Go PJ Black.
Kane and Gene Snitsky defeat TNT. Chad. Team departed. Or The Departed, not Team Departed. Kane just, ever since Roadkill got fired as well.
Roadkill departed.
Also, timeout. Didn't even realize. Kane and Snitsky, excellent chemistry.
Look at that. It wasn't my fault.
Sorry, Gangrel. It looks like Kane and Snitsky are the boys now. Well, it looks like I found a new tag team. Let me write that down. Kane and Snitsky. Who would have thought? Gene Snitsky, the Undertaker replacement. We also have another match here. Team Slaughter of C.W. Anderson and Johnny Storm defeat Faces of Fear in 1342 when C.W. Anderson pins the Barbarian.
Sergeant Slaughter should manage them.
Oh, man. Rene Dupree. What does he have to say, Chad? He laughs in the face of the Gentleman's Club, Chad.
As he should, quite frankly.
A couple weeks ago, Rene Dupree said, they allow Resistance are the greatest stable in SmackDown. And then last week we saw Sylvain Grenier and Rob Conway win the tag team titles. And now Randy Savage and Clyde Flanders are gone. This is Rene Dupree just says, I told you so. The rest of you guys in the Gentlemen's Club.
It's only a matter of time before you guys get kicked out.
It's only a matter of time before you start kissing the feet of the greatest international stable of all time, La Resistance. Rhino defeats Chris Sabin here, Chad.
Hell yeah, good for Rhino.
Good for Rhino. 16-1
Two
now.
Michigan boys.
17-1 now, nice. Chad. Rhino, rest of the year?
I doubt it.
Eric Bischoff has Misawa in his office, and he says,
I'm telling you, man, Misawa's cursed.
Eric Bischoff announces that Misawa will make his in-ring debut for Friday Night SmackDown at Survivor Series against an opponent to be determined next week. Ooh. Who will it be, Jen?
Is it a Raw wrestler or no?
You'll have to find out next week.
Oh, okay.
On the go home of SmackDown.
Nice.
Chris Daniels defeats Caprice Coleman in 12:54 the last rights, Chad. What a match this was.
What a match.
A light heavyweight champion, Christopher Daniels, once again, dominating against the light heavyweight division. When will he ever lose the belt?
People are asking.
No, they're not. People are demanding him
to lose the belt. We demand it.
No. Oh, God, these guys they're not happy.
Yeah, especially Scott. Scott looks particularly unhappy.
Scott's kind of sad. He finally came around to the young kid of Clyde Flanders.
He was like a son to me.
Also, shoot on Rene Dupree, Scott.
Here's the thing about Rene Dupree. First of all, Rene, what kind of a name is that? That sounds like one of the names of one of my hoochie mamas. Let me tell you something, and that's all Rene Dupree is. And all of the Sylvester the Cat, is that his other guy's name? And Rob Con Van Dam, I don't know who the hell these three fucking motherfuckers are. Alright, but listen, I'm gonna beat all three of your asses, not just for me, not just for Rick, especially not for Rick. Fuck you, Rick. I'm gonna do it for my friend. I don't give a fuck if he's fired. I'm still gonna say his name. Clyde Flanders. Also, Rob Conway, your mom's a bitch. Wow. And I'm gonna take her back to ride the freak train after I embarrass you next time we fight.
The fuck is that about? And Booker T says, Scott, hold up. You have a match at Survivor Series. You're in that 5-man. I'll go handle Renee.
Fuck you. I'll fight them both.
John Cena defeats the Parker here, Chen.
Oh, sick. Is that the main event?
No. Oh. No. Well, we were talking about the main event earlier tonight. Latin Lover versus Kid Cash.
Yes, correct.
John Cena defeats La Parka in 15-14. It took a little bit for John Cena to win because he's dealing with a little bit of his injuries, his beat down from PJ Black a couple weeks ago. Speaking of which, PJ Black comes in, he starts beating up John Cena, or he's about to beat up John Cena. John Cena
beat him with sticks and stones.
Reverses it, and John Cena hits the FU on PJ Black, and he scurries out of the ring. John Cena looking damn strong. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but C Nation will never die.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but C Nation says I just whooped your ass.
And our main event, Latin Lover defeats Kid Cash in 17-34. Latin Lover is your new member of Team SmackDown.
Nice. Until he gets popped from steroids.
And Jeff Jarrett comes out and congratulates him and says, "Welcome to the winning team."
Hell yeah.
Your team members here won't get popped and get fired and get hurt.
Hope not.
And 84.
84.
God.
Man, if only Nitro didn't shit the fucking bed, we wouldn't have had the worst show of the week.
SmackDown's in dire need right now of fucking stars. We'll see you for fucking Thunder. We're almost to the go-homes. We're almost to Survivor Series in World War III.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you there.
All right, Justin. We are here at Thunder. And you know what? I'm not going to promise the best show of the week, because I feel like that always jinxes me. I'm just going to say I think I did the best show I possibly could have. And I think it'll be fun. And with that...
Oh, my guys left.
I know, Justin's very sad. But he's going to have to get the fuck over it, because it's Thunder time. And here we go.
I'm going to steal all Chad's guys now.
Oh! Justin is having karma bite him in the ass, because he said that, and then he fell backwards in his chair. And now he's on the ground. So that's what you get, Justin, for threatening to steal my guys.
You're going to have to do it without me.
And we have here a pre-show tag team match. And in a pre-show about that decent wrestling, but not much heat, Mike and... Oh, I booked this wrong. It's supposed to be Lash LaRue and Matt Cross winning.
You put the fucking...
But I'm a dummy. So
the pervert Mike Wagner for the win?
Not on purpose. Mike and Mike, don't listen. Look at this. Lash LaRue and Matt Cross win. I don't give a fuck what this says.
Joey Ryan, too.
Lash LaRue and Matt Cross win. I don't give a fuck what this says. They'll get the win back next week and it won't count. All right. Next pre-show match. This was Justin's pre-show match. And about that decent wrestling, but little heat. Val Venus defeated Apocalypse in 10-18 with a pile driver. Yes, we've gone full circle. So, there's that.
Right.
And our final pre-show match of the night, a triple threat match in a pre-show about that decent wrestling, but not much heat. Too Cold Scorpio defeated Jimmy Yang and Disco Inferno, when Too Cold Scorpio pinned Disco Inferno with a tumbleweed.
Okay, there you go.
And Disco Inferno was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone's performance.
Yeah, Disco's a
because
piece
he
of shit.
Stinks. And we open up the show.
Mysterio.
Chris Jericho and Goldberg. They're here, and they're squaring off, and Goldberg's getting him ready for his third match of the week. And AJ Styles interrupts, and he says, I don't give a damn what you have to do, Goldberg. Listen, all right? Because Goldberg says, you and Rey Mysterio, back when you guys were coming up, when you first started ECW, or both ECW, because you both wrestled there and had some big showcase matches, really made names for yourself there, in Mexico, around the world, and in early WCW in the Cruiserweight division, Rey and Jericho, they had a history. So tonight, and also, Jericho defeated Rey Mysterio at last year's Starrcade for the world title.
True.
And right before Goldberg was going to say, so tonight you're going to face Rey Mysterio, AJ shows up. He says, I don't care what the fuck you got to do. I want my win back against Chris. I want to fight Rey. So I don't care what you have to do, Goldberg. I don't care what you have to do, but I want to crack at these tonight. So Goldberg, he laughs and he says, you know what? Why don't you three just walk down to the ring for the main event tonight? And I'll go organize it. And good luck beating this Jericho. So it's gonna be a main event of some kind involving these three. Who knows?
Probably a triple threat.
You would think, but who knows? Either way, we got a 94, and about that superb wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Raven defeated Great Sal. Well, Owen is in Japan right now, so it's up to one half of the tag team champion, Raven.
So why is he taking on Sasuke?
Because you just wanted to have a good old-fashioned wrestling match, and he took on Great Sasuke. Okay. He can't be in a tag team match. He's the singles guy right now, because Owen's gone. True. So he just had a barn burner with Great Sasuke.
That's been one title that hasn't really been in the limelight for a while. Those titles.
After the match, Raven cuts a promo. And he says, I heard somebody mention on another show they were the final boss of professional wrestling, and I think it's important to prove that I can have a decent, classic match with anybody. Now listen, I'm a champion. I'm one half of the tag team champions, and listen, I don't care if Owen Hart's here or not. I'm still the best wrestler in this company, and I can have the match of the night on a tag team match, a singles match. It doesn't matter. I'm the best, and I proved it. And he's interrupted by Mortis and Abyss. And Mortis and Abyss, they get in the ring, and Mortis says, Raven,
no fucking way.
Raven, you talk a lot of, and you're very full of yourself. It's very arrogant of you. And I think your pride will be the fall of you.
Beat him up.
And if you say you're as good as you are, then why doesn't the final boss have an opportunity to prove it against one of us? And Raven said, hey, Mortis, shut the hell up. All right, listen. I don't know what you're doing. All right, it looks like you're having an identity crisis. One night you're somebody, another night you're somebody else. I don't know. But listen, if you need somebody to hit you in the head really hard and knock some sense into you, I'll do it. Shut up, get your ass in the ring and fight me. I'll go again. You think I'm scared of you? And so he gets his wish. We get Mortis versus Raven again. And about that Superb Wrestling Great Heat, Mortis defeated Raven by pinfall after Abyss distracted Raven.
There you go.
And after the match, Raven and Abyss, they beat down Raven. The numbers game.
Didn't happen.
Oh, I don't care. I just said it. And
a lot's going wrong on this Thunder. Mike and Mike won. You didn't book a promo after.
Oh, it's okay. I said what happened. And Justin, we've got ourselves another tag team match tonight. The Hardy Boys are back, and they're taking on Drago and Abaddon.
Ooh.
And in a decent match, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy defeated Drago and Abaddon.
Really thought Drago and Abaddon were going to win.
When Jeff Hardy pinned Abaddon with an Omega event.
Drabadon.
After the Abaddon was the weak link. Dragadon. That match was Dragadon, some would say, but
what the fuck does that mean?
It was like dragging on. But it was got an 82, so other people disagree.
Got an 82.
After the match, the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions are here. Chris Candido's still not medically cleared to compete, but he is always medically cleared to chirp. Those are his words.
That's good. That's funny.
Those are his words.
Chad's first funny thing today.
And he said they say, Hardy Boys, listen, you guys reunited, and listen, the fans may be happy. The fans may be happy the Hardy Boys are back, but us, we don't give a damn. Because here's the thing, it's only a matter of time before one of you smokes weed and gets suspended again.
Or fired.
And the other guy, Matt, you're nothing without your brother. The other guy, Matt, you're nothing without your brother, Jeff. You guys split up, and what happened? Jeff had some singles runs. He won singles titles. Hell, at one point, Jeff was in the main event title picture.
Well, show us Shark Boy.
Matt, what the hell did you do? You did nothing. And you're coming over here, and you're trying to get in the heads. You're trying to chirp Shane Helms and Chris Candido, the Sweet Sensations. Well, guess what? This little reunion is going to be short-lived, because once we are medically cleared, once Chris Candido is back, we're going to beat you guys. We're going to retain these belts, and we're going to show exactly how good this team really is. The charismatic enigma, more like the charismatic enema.
Next segment. Next segment. You don't say that, Chad.
And these three men, they're... What?
What were you thinking?
He's a charismatic enema.
Don't say it again. Next segment.
Steven Regal, Shannon Moore, and Samoa Joe.
They have a picnic?
No, they're...
He just drank a drink and then heard a cinematic enema. Bloody hell! Tell me.
What the bloody hell did I just say here? No, Steven Regal's backstage, and he's talking about how he's going to win World War III.
No, he's not.
And it's one of those things where he says he's going to win World War III, and then Shannon Moore says, "Oh, that's funny, Regal. I couldn't help but hear you say you were going to win World War III, but that's weird because I'm going to win World War." And then, of course, Samoa Joe then shows up, and he says, "Well, no, I'm going to win World War III." And the three of them, they're just, they're talking shit to each other about who's going to win World War III.
And they kiss.
Just to hype up the big match,
Ooh, what's the big match?
The World War III match.
Oh.
Duh.
Is that main eventing?
Stupid. No, that's not main eventing.
Wow.
The World War III match is a main eventing. It's main eventing World War III.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, okay, yes. I thought you meant tonight. I was like, no.
Tonight, I'm not dumb. Stupid.
And Perry Saturn, Justin, he has returned, and he's on Thunder, and he's wrestling Kurt Hennig tonight.
Huh.
And in a decent match, Perry Saturn defeats Kurt Hennig with a flying elbow drop.
Okay, there you go.
So look at that. That's fun. We are backstage. Hoovatoot. So this shows. That's fun. This is a video package. It says a few nights ago.
Ooh.
And it shows Hoovatoot and Super Crazy, right? And they're searching, and they finally find the New Japan locker room.
Okay, how are they there?
And in that the All Japan locker room. They found the All Japan... Well, first they walked into the New Japan locker room, and he wasn't there. And so then they get to this. That's where he's been the last couple of promos. They've been looking at New Japan. Hoovatoot gets in, he says, "Man, Super Crazy, I didn't even know this pissant company existed. I thought New Japan was the only Japanese company worth of shit. But here we are in All Japan. Maybe he's hiding from us here." And they go into the locker room, and they find Ultimo Dragon. And Justin, Hoovatoot and Ultimo Dragon, they get in each other's faces. They're talking some shit. They get into a fight, right? And then, the head booker of All Japan Pro Wrestling, I don't need to say his name. We all know who it is.
Okay.
He says, listen, you guys get the hell out of here, all right? Hoovy, super crazy, you guys aren't going to mess with my champion in the locker room. If you guys want to wrestle, if you guys want to fight, then fine, you guys can fight, but it's not going to be here, all right? It's going to be in a match where we can make money. All right, it's gonna be. What's that big pay-per-view WCW has coming up? World War III. Yeah, it'll be World War III. We'll have Juventud versus Ultimo, and then and you guys got to fly back to the States to sign that match and make it official. So then we flash back to today. The match is booked. It's official. Yeah, we go forward till today. The match is set up. It's official. Flash back to the future. The match is signed, sealed, and delivered. It's made official. And while they're signing the match, Goldberg is walking by. And Goldberg says, I have an idea for you three. Which brings us to our main event tonight. A 6-man tag. We have Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, and Ultimo Dragon taking on Juventud, Super Crazy, and AJ Styles. And about that super wrestling and good heat, Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, and Ultimo Dragon defeated Hoovy, Super Crazy, and AJ when Rey Mysterio pinned Juventud Guerrero with a springboard hurricanrana.
Next segment.
So Jericho has overcome another big obstacle, a 6-man tag.
So big.
Listen, what are you talking about? AJ Styles, most notorious cruiserweight champion of all time, former world champion. Juventud, current cruiserweight champion, world champion, Super Crazy, his friend. This is a big deal. Next segment. Goldberg and Chris Jericho fight.
Finish this fucking.
To end the show, we got an 88.
This might be my least favorite Thunder of all time.
This is going to be a great Thunder. What are you talking about?
It was great Thunder rating-wise.
This is great.
How convoluted and just thrown together it was.
This wasn't convoluted or thrown together at all. This was perfect.
Goldberg's, I have an idea for you guys, and here you go. I know the opening promo had only those three, and it hinted in a triple threat match, but here you go.
People were expecting a triple threat. And listen, we quite literally doubled it. It's got to be good if we doubled it.
No, that's not how it works.